Okay, today we're multiplying fractions. Okay, so we're doing 2/3 times 3/5.
Hey, hey, you do.
Okay, so 2/3 times 3/5. And since the numerator and the denominator of 3 are the same, you can just make it 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, and then 1 times 5 is 5. And another way you can do it is
You can do 2 times 3, which is 6, and 3 times 5, which is 15, and then you'd have to reduce it, and you can divide it by 3, and you get 2/5.
Okay, and now we're doing 5 times 1/8. Well, you need to make the 5 into a fraction, so any whole number you can put over 1. So it's 5/1 times 1/8. And then you do 5 times 1 is 5, and 1 times 8 is 8, which is 5/8. Yeah, so it's 5/8. And it can't be reduced.
Alright, now we're multiplying mixed numbers. In example A, we're doing 2/3 times 2 1/4. You would do that by making the mixed number into an improper fraction by doing 2 times 4 plus 1. And then you would get 18/12. And then do 18/12 divided by the greatest common factor, which is 6, and it equals 3/2, and you multiply or divide them, and it equals 1 1/2.
One and 1/2. Okay, now we're doing 1 1/2 times 1 5/9. Well, you have to make them both into an improper fraction and multiply. So you'd make 1 1/2 to 3/2, and you do that by 1 times 2 is 2, and then plus 1 is 3/2. And then 14/9 by 1 times 9 is 9, and then plus 5 is 14. So it's 14/9. Okay, and then you get 42/18, and that can be reduced because the greatest common factor is 6, and then that would be 7/3. And then to make that into a mixed number, you divide 7 by 3, which is 2, and then with the leftover 1, it would be 1/3. So 2 1/3. And then we should do an example problem to make sure you understand. Okay. So now we can do an example problem. So 1 3/4 times 2 1/8. Okay, does anybody know how to do this?
Anybody?
Okay, Rachel? What do we need to do
Is that
first?
times?
Yeah, so read.
Okay. Well, 1 times 2 would be 2. Well, what do you mean, like?
You need to first
Oh, you have to put it into a...
improper fraction. Okay. So what would 1 3/4 be into an improper fraction?
7/4.
Okay.
No problem.
Yes, it would. Okay. need to do? Dakota?
You need to make the 2 1/8 into an improper fraction.
Okay, so,
And that would be 17/8.
okay. 17/8. Okay, so now what do we need to do? Okay, now we need to multiply the numbers. Straight across the top and straight across the bottom. So we do 17 times 7, which 7 times 7 is 49. And then 7 times 1 is 7, plus 4 is 11. So 119. And then what is 4 times 8? Anybody? Thomas?
32.
Okay. Can that be reduced? No. Okay. So then we need to, now you can make it into a mixed number. So does anybody know what we need to do? Dakota?
You need to divide 119 by 32.
Yep. So 119 divided by 32, which is 3, yeah, 3, I think so. Okay, so, okay. 96. Okay, so 3 minus 96, which is 23. So 23. So now what do we need to do with the remainder? We need to make it into a fraction. So 3, and that would be 23 over 32. Can that be reduced? Okay. So your answer is 3 and 23 over 32. Did anybody have any questions?